What is going on, everyone? My name is NWHunt97 and welcome to another Destiny 2 video. Okay guys, Bungie had did a thing this week. They revealed the brand new DLC for Destiny 2. Basically starting year 2 of Destiny. It's called Forsaken. It's huge, lots of stuff in it, and we're going to talk about it. So, in this video, we're basically going to make an overview of the Forsaken. And guess what? I'm going to have more than one video available this weekend for you guys. Not just this one, but another one, and another one, and another one. So, a total of 4 videos. So, if you want to watch all of the videos, you can watch the other videos in the link in the description box down below. Pretty easy to find. So you could go ahead and do that. And so the first video I'm doing, what we're doing right now, is we're basically making an overview for all the new stuff that's coming out. The second one, we're gonna talk specifically of the new weapon system, that like in really big detail. 3, we're gonna talk about some subclass changes they're doing, and 4, what's my thoughts on the Forsaken. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're doing an overview, and there's a lot of stuff to cover here, guys. So first, obviously we do know these things are coming out in year 2. So they updated the roadmap, and they also did a little Vidoc. I recommend you guys check it out. You know what? I'm just gonna send all the information in the link in the description, so you can just find everything in this video, no problem. I recommend you check out all this stuff. Like if you're really interested in some new changes in Destiny 2, which for some reason people are. So obviously we have Warmind released, which is I think is actually a good change for certain things. Definitely we could change a little bit more. Rallies had just been released, and I gotta say some of the updates with the rally update is actually really cool. Rallies are basically a lot more detailed now. There's brand new changes of some exotics, which are really cool. Lubrication boots, if you watched last week's video, it's just amazing. So yeah, good stuff over there. And we also have Crucible Labs. Now Crucible Labs is definitely interesting, and I'm pretty sure Bungie will use that in the future, hopefully for the greater good of the game. So that's pretty cool. So this summer, actually, I'm surprised Bungie hasn't talked about this at all. Like, we actually have less information about the summer events than the Forsaken, which is actually pretty unusual to me, but whatever. So the summer event, we're gonna have Solstice of Heroes seasonal events, which looks pretty cool. And we're also gonna have 66 quick play coming back, which is nice. Permanent Rumble playlist. That's actually going to be amazing. I love the Rumble playlists. We're going to have bounties, which are cool. Expansion 1 and 2 Raid Layer Prestige is going to be released, which a lot of people want. PC Clan Text Chat, which is, again, a lot of people want in PC community. Year 1 Triumphs, again, we're suspecting that. I actually love the Triumphs. And more Exotic Armor Sandbox changes. So we had like a total of 6 sandbox changes, and those are all cool, and are apparently going to get more, which is I am really excited about this. Like, some of the exotic changes are actually amazing, so hopefully we'll continue that trend. Okay, we're starting off with the Forsaken. Okay, first we have gear collections. Now Gear Collections is actually a very cool addition. It basically is, like the kiosk in Destiny 1, where you could get all your legendary, all your exotics, and all of your, your shaders, your emblems, your emotes, and all that. Well, apparently, it's gonna come at a menu screen, and you can look at all your stuff you have, and you can even look at certain spaces that shows that you don't even have a certain exotic and you're still looking for it. That's actually pretty cool. And guess what? You can actually get the exotic from that screen if you absolutely want it. That is an awesome change. Like, honestly, I'm surprised they haven't made that into Destiny 1. But I am super glad that they're finally giving this into Destiny 2. Honestly, this could have solved so much problems with, vault space and all that. And I am really glad that they're doing this. This should have been done a long time ago, but I'm finally glad that they're doing this. Very good change right there. We have in-game triumphs. Now, triumphs, it's not triumph. It's not like year one triumphs, but it's a different thing. Triumphs is basically a collection of, it basically shows all the weapons that you have, all the armor that you have. See if you've done the raid yet. Basically, it shows all of your gear and collections inside the triumphs. If you have like a certain, it basically shows you all the score that you have with the triumphs. Like, let's say you've collected all of the weapons in the single expansion. You get a triumph with that. Let's say you defeated a raid like a certain amount of times. You get a triumph for that. You do the Crucible. Like, hey, people do Crucible. You get a triumph for that. That is honestly a really good triumphs. If it just basically shows a certain screen, it's like, hey, you've done this, and we're just showing you that you've done this, so here's a reward. Like, that's a good thing. And apparently there's gonna be some new lore things coming in where you can actually look at the lore with the triumphs. A lot of lore nuts actually want this, including me. So amazing in-game triumphs is actually really cool. So that's it. These are two of the least exciting stuff here, and these are really good changes. I love it. 3 weapon slot changes. This got me the most excited with Forsaken. Really, we know that we have weapon slot changes in the past, but the Vidoc showed a lot more changes. Basically it's confirmed that we're going to have Destiny 1 weapon slots back. And actually, they're doing this in a very interesting way. They're basically letting you choose how to play. So if you want to go back to Destiny 1, you could go back to Destiny 1, have like a hand cannon, sniper, and rocket launcher. You're good to go. Okay. Or you could go to Destiny 2, system, which I don't know why you would do that. Like, it's kind of stupid. You could do it. Or you could do your own system. In the Vidoc, they actually showed off a Guardian with 3 shotguns. 3 shotguns! Okay? Remember that Reaper build I made like a year ago? Yeah, I'm going to improve on that build, and it's going to be amazing, guys. Like, a future video coming out soon. Like, I promise, okay? So, wow, I never thought this was going to happen. Remember that? So, I had an idea of having a 4th weapon slot into the game. Bungie basically had a much better idea. So, instead of a 4th weapon slot, which would have been really unnecessary, now that I think about it, they just say, hey, instead of having a 4th weapon slot, let's just have all the weapon slots be the weapon that you want. I'm like, okay. I got 3 scout rifles. I got 3 shotguns. I got 3. Oh man, if we had 3 rocket launchers, that would be amazing. We got 3 fusion rifles. I can have a fusion rifle as my primary. I can have a like a sidearm as my heavy, and then I can have like, I don't know, a rocket launcher as my special. Like, if they let me do that, I am happy. That is amazing, and I absolutely love it. Okay, next up, we have weapon randomization. Okay, this is like the one request I've been having for this game since it came out, and honestly, I am super glad about this, guys, and you're gonna hear this in the next video. Okay, like, I promise you I will talk everything about that, but we gotta keep going. Next we have mod system update. Apparently, like, the weapon randomization and like the mod system, like, they're gonna be like, kissing cousins with this system. So I'm kind of excited how they're gonna do that. So let's see what happens. We have bulk shader deletion. Booyah. Like, that's very requested. Glad they're doing it. Next, we have a new Crucible mode. Now, guys, this new Crucible mode is, it's gotta sound weird. It's a PvP or PvE VP or PvP VE. Basically, it's gonna have characteristics of both PvE and PvP. Basically, it's gonna be two teams fighting, and they're gonna be using enemies for their strategies. It's basically like a huge game. It's called Gambit, and there's gonna be a lot of new gameplay coming out in E3. Apparently, a whole bunch of community people like Dado actually played it during like the community summit. A lot of new stuff is gonna be available in E3 and Guardian Con. So. Honestly, can't wait for this. A lot of people probably been requesting this type of thing for a long time, but yeah, Gambit. It's gonna be exciting. Honestly, I'm gonna cover that in a minute. So next we have 4 new Crucible maps. Cool. We have 200 additional vault slots. Good grief! Like, if we want vault space, Bungie's definitely giving us this. And plus, with the new like triumphs and like exotic kiosks in the menu, like, that's actually pretty cool. We have new in-game lore, and the last one is new bounties. Now, it says here on the roadmap we're gonna have bounties in the summer update, but it also says new bounties. So I guess we have more than one different bounty. Who knows? Maybe the bounties will be like as rewarding as Rise of Iron. Like, that would actually be pretty cool. So yeah, that's the end of the roadmap, and there's actually some really cool things in there, and including Gambit, all the weapon randomization is coming back, new upgraded stuff with like the slots. That's actually amazing, and I can't wait for that. And last but not least, we also have the annual pass from Bungie. This is going to be a pass where they have 3 premium content releases, so very similar to Curse of Osiris or Warmind. And I think this pass is going to cost $30, which is actually pretty cheap. Like, that's one expansion for like every $10. Like, I remember Courtesan was like $20, so instead of this being like 20, it's gonna be 10, which is actually pretty cool. And by the way, guys, Forsaken costs $40. So there is that. So that's the price. So it's the exact same price as Taken King, so it's not much of a difference at all. I kind of suspected it was gonna cost this much. And we're actually gonna talk more about that in the video where I, deep thoughts into Forsaken. Yeah, so it's gonna be the 3 activities is going to be called Black Armory. That sounds really cool. I hope there's lots of weapons in that. Joker's Wild. Again, sounds cool. And Penorum, bruh. I can't say it. I don't know. But anyway, in the bottom, it just says a whole bunch of cool stuff. Like, more weapons and armor. New returning exotics. That's actually really cool. And that's going to be awesome. So that's it, guys. That is basically an overview of Forsaken. If you like this video, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Share this video. And comment below on what you think of Forsaken. That is it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. God bless. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. And yeah, watch the rest of the videos.